Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Post, publisher of more than 1,000 comic books. Today we are talking about China's race swap of The Little Mermaid. There has been a lot of talk about The Little Mermaid trailer. A lot of people didn't like it. I watched it. I didn't think that much of it. But wildly, just kind of like, you're on Twitter, you're seeing things. There have been AI remakes of the trailer. I mean, the trailer didn't come out that long ago, but there are people that are just tech people that can go ahead and use their artificial intelligence and reprogram video. And the original tweet showing video that I saw of kind of a remastered race from black Ariel to white Ariel, I found on Twitter, and then it got taken down. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen this or not. I know you've probably heard about the criticism of the Little Mermaid trailer. And I'm going to show you. I just found video of it, although there's a different version apparently going around too. I mean, I don't have all the multiple versions of this, but let's get into the tweets, and I'll show you the video. Before we do, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up when you like it, because it sincerely is a huge help. Really appreciate you, and really great to have you as part of the channel. Okay, so the first piece I saw was this. Now you see this. How do you turn a character from, one race to another race? They use artificial intelligence. They're changing the facial features. I mean, this is... Tell me what you think of this in the comments below. Now, why does this say China race swap? Well, I didn't first come across the China version, but this was taken. I took this from this tweet right here, and Elevate the Conversation is educating us from Twitter here, saying, "Oh boy, big news. The Chinese are working on a technology to unblack Hollywood movies." I mean, it does seem wild. Turning progress back in an era when they're supposed to be uplifted as king. I assume this is the problem with all the pronouns, right? Do you mean the Chinese should be lifted up as king? Do you mean the black Hollywood should be lifted up as king? I don't know. I think we should all be kings of our own castle. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. Elevate says, retweet to stop white supremacist Chinese from stealing what rightfully belongs to blacks. Now, there is absolutely no way that you can refer to the Chinese accurately as white supremacists. The Chinese really believe in their own racial superiority. That's just like a Chinese thing. So, okay, but they're not white supremacists. But the problem is, China does have a checkered history with actually being racist and not liking people that are not of the Chinese race. But in particular, they disrespect black people. Now, why? I don't know. I don't really deeply understand the Chinese culture like I'm going to explain this to you. However, the Star Wars movie posters, they've edited out black characters and things like that, and Disney cooperated with that. Whether or not Disney would cooperate with this, tell me what you think in the comments below. It's interesting because I think Disney would just prefer to probably not have the movie released in China, but China's got all sorts of bootlegs as well, and China kind of does whatever China feels like doing. That's the whole game with China. You don't get to tell China what to do, apparently. Nobody holds them to account. So, this remastering, I don't have the video of the Chinese version. I just see, what I'm seeing on this screen, on this tweet. And I'm going to say it's stunning. It's incredibly impressive that, it looks real as can be. Now, the actual trailer, I don't know if you noticed the same, and maybe obvious, the actual trailer for The Little Mermaid really was about a reveal that the character is cast as a black character, the race, which is really unfortunate because it's not about the story at all. It's just about, well, look, we cast them as a black character. And was it a surprise to people? I mean, it's been being talked about, but the children, they're probably surprised. And I'm sure that black people like it. Some do, some don't. It's interesting to see a reveal, something that's unexpected, to see the representation. That's nice. But likewise, not for the Chinese. They don't like it. A lot of people don't like the trailer in the U.S. I think there's nothing wrong with the representation. The problem, though, is the representation when you're taking away other representation to substitute it with new representation. And that is what seems to be upsetting our friend Elevate the Conversation over here on Twitter. The fact that, no, you don't get to celebrate your race on top of a character. You don't do that. Oh, look, Comicsgate's trending again. So, Comicsgate's blowing up all over the place. Definitely hashtag Comicsgate. Go check it out. Look at this video. I mean, to me, this video is from this clip. This was done by somebody different in I don't know. Someone said Italy. This tweet was from Vandlebim, whatever that means. Credits to our memer artificial intelligence scientist, 10 gazillion IQ, which means he must be very smart. He fixed the Little Mermaid and turned the woke actor into a ginger white girl. Now, is that fair to call her a woke actor, the girl who's playing Little Mermaid? I mean, she's just a girl playing Little Mermaid, right? Who knows? He says he can he can fix the whole movie when it comes out with 4 A6000s in 24 hours. It's over for woke cells. So what as opposed to incels. So the A6000s, 4 A6000s, those are an NVIDIA processing chip, and they're very powerful chips. And the video is pretty good. And he's trying to say, note to Twitter, this is for purely educational purposes. Well, he was suspended. 10 gazillion IQ was suspended. Twitter didn't like it. But if you look at it's pretty amazing. The technology is pretty amazing. This would mean, for different markets, if you have a racially represented market like in China, you can see where China might say, well, we won't release it unless you let us create a Chinese version of The Little Mermaid. Or maybe they want a white version in their market. And I don't know what Disney would say. I don't know what their contract allows for. But I would assume Disney initially wouldn't do it. But ultimately, they will do it. They will. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. I think they will. Because basically, content is content. This is going to go into contracts. This is some stunning video. Let's play this. This is now you can see the eyelids are not 1,000% correct. This is the same video I saw. Okay, so this is probably not the Chinese footage, whatever the China footage is. But how do you change characters like that? How do you change the AI like that? It's incredible. This would mean you could have me as the Little Mermaid, which please don't create a me version of the Little Mermaid, but you could have your own child if you're wealthy as Little Mermaid. What would that cost? $100,000, $500,000? Who cares if you're wealthy? Really incredible technology. So this is something that is going to upset a lot of people, no question. But, you've got a major market like China saying, hey, we want what we want. And they get to choose and decide what they want to allow, what films they want to allow in. So will they insist on a white version or a Chinese version? I don't know why they wouldn't just have a Chinese version of The Little Mermaid. Who knows? Who knows? Really hard to say, but absolutely stunning if you look at it's just Adam is blown away by technology, okay? I've seen a lot of technology over the years, and it certainly isn't perfect. Just even to look at the video again. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. But this is not someone getting paid to do the work either. There's no CGI layer on top of this. It's just re-rendered from artificial intelligence algorithms. And this is just an 8-second clip replaying on top of itself. But truly, really, just stunning to even attempt this. And I guess you could do it in reverse. Any race you want to put on top of anyone else. But I'm just blown away by it. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. Love to see what you think. Every day, it's like McFarlane is doing something else brilliant. So just to go over this real quick, McFarlane's Dragons return with the Eternal Clan Dragon statue. So McFarlane Toys is returning and announcing now that their classic collectibles lines of dragons is back. After 14 years, McFarlane Dragons are back as Series 8 returns with the arrival of the Eternal Clan. I mean, every day McFarlane is putting out some kind of absolutely incredible looking statue of or new toy figures. He just keeps, delivering on everything cool. He must have an incredible crew that he works with, which is why always collaborate, always work with other talent, always reach out and find people who are excited about what you do and can also contribute more. That's always been my way of making things. And a lot of people know I made a mermaids comic, epicmermaids.com. It's still available. A little bit, not many left. But that was pure collaboration working with a tremendous, talented group of people over the course of years to put that together. Really incredible. All right, let me know what you think, though, of the main story below. The utilization of technology to change the character from, one race to another race is just another whole person is really incredible. Really inconceivable up until recent years, and to see people doing it's incredible. You're going to see, I can guarantee you this, you're going to see when the Little Mermaid comes out, someone is definitely going to replace that main character, which, unfortunate probably for the actor, but who knows? Who knows what the future brings? If you have any ideas about the future, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications, and I'll see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, of course, I will miss you.